Hello, my name is Chris Leitz and I'm the City Assessor here for the City of Fitchburg. Each year, property owners receive assessment notices, and it's natural to have questions what they mean and why things may have changed. This short video is going to explain how assessments work here in Fitchburg and what it means in the overall property tax process. So your property assessment is essentially the value of the property as of January 1st of a given year, and it's what our office estimates the property value to be. Now there's kind of a technical definition which you can find in the Wisconsin Property Assessment Manual, but in essence what it is just the value that somebody would pay for your home if you were going to sell it in a reasonable sale on the open market. So to determine market value, what we're going to do is look at the size of the property, the condition of it, the age, all the properties that sell in the city in a given year. We're going to look at permit stuff, so if people take out permits to do an addition or a renovation, anything like that, those are all things that contribute to market value. In some cases, your property value might change even if you haven't done anything to it, and the reason for that is just due to the market itself. These are just a few reasons why your value might change in any given year. So most of our year in our office is spent building the assessment roll. It's kind of the one big task that we have each year. So we're out gathering data, looking at permits, reviewing properties that have sold, looking at all the new construction, and listing all of that in our computer software program. Once we have our data compiled and cleaned up, we send out our annual assessment notices. This is usually going to be in spring or early summer. Following the mailing of assessment notices, you may have some questions about your assessment. That's a perfect time to reach out to somebody on our team. This is what we call the open book process. Open book usually lasts for about a week or two after assessment notices go out. Open book is a great way for property owners to get involved in the assessment process. Essentially what it is a meeting where you can either call us or stop in, and it's more or less an exchange of data where one of our staff is going to go over the data we have on your home, so bedroom counts, bathroom counts, that kind of thing, and you can share any things about your home with us. We encourage residents to reach out during open book. Many residents find that open book is a much more conversational and approachable meeting style versus the next stage in the appeals process, which is called board of review. Following open book is board of review. Board of review is a bit more of a formalized part of the appeals process. Board of review is made up of 8 members of the public, and the hearings function very similar to how a court hearing does. Essentially, during the hearing, the property owner explains the basis for their opinion of value, and then somebody from our department will state the basis for our assessment. Following that, the board of review will deliberate, vote, and then determine what the final assessed value is for the property. Once board of review concludes for the year, the assessment roll at that point is essentially finalized. Usually, board of review wraps up sometime in the summer and often before the budget process begins. It's important to understand that the assessment is just one piece of the overall property tax process. So the City of Fitchburg actually only receives about 1/3 of your total tax bill. The remainder of it goes to whatever school district you live in, Dane County, and then Madison Technical College. Ultimately, the assessing department is just responsible for the assessed value on your property. While we can sometimes answer questions about taxes, usually those questions are going to be better directed towards our finance department. We have a great team here at the assessing department, and our door's always open if you want to learn more about the assessment process. I encourage you to check out our website where you may be able to find some answers to commonly asked questions, or just give us a call and we'd be happy to help.